Good afternoon and welcome to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. World Bee Day. First, on the local scene, World Bee Day 2025 will be observed tomorrow, Tuesday, May 20th, under the theme Be Inspired by Nature to Nourish Us All. This year's theme highlights the critical roles that bees and other pollinators play in agro-food systems and the health of our planet's ecosystems. To commemorate World Bee Day 2025, the Extension and Advisory Services Apiculture Unit, in collaboration with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Beekeeping Association, will host a workshop with students of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College. According to Alan Williams, beekeeping extensionist, the workshop is geared towards increasing their awareness of the importance of beekeeping to the environment and as an alternative source of sustainable livelihood. The activity will be held at the Dumbarton Agricultural Station. The St. Vincent Electricity Services Limited, VINLEC, informs the public that on Friday, May 9, 2025, a mixture of diesel residue and water seeped into the river near their fuel storage facility at Cane Hall during a tank cleaning operation. The unfortunate incident occurred when personnel, while rinsing a storage tank, encountered a malfunction with a valve that is normally used to channel rainwater runoff. As a result, an amount of residual diesel and cleaning water seeped into the rainwater drainage system and subsequently flowed into the nearby river. The cleaning operation was immediately stopped and corrective actions were taken. This included the replacement of the faulty valve and inspections on all valves and related infrastructure on site. Additionally, the affected soil was treated with polyserb and absorbent material used to neutralize diesel residue. In a press release, the authorities have stated that they are aware of reports of fuel odors in the Annisvale area and are actively investigating and monitoring the situation. They further expressed regrets for the occurrence and understand the environmental concern it may cause. The company has said that they are committed to ensuring the appropriate assessments and remediation efforts are undertaken, as health and safety of the community and environment remain a top priority. Still on the local scene, pedocyclists in Barley are the latest to receive helmets from the SVG Cycling Union, SVGCU, who recently presented just over 20 helmets to riders in the area. This as the SVGCU continues its drive to ensure that pedocyclists in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are better equipped with safety gear to ensure their safety. The presentation was coupled with safety and traffic tips from Corporal Edson Smith of the Police Complaints and Compliance Department of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. The initiative was started in 2023 with help from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Olympic Committee. The SVGCU has stated that they are working in partnership with the traffic branch of the RSVGPF to ensure that persons who traverse our streets on pedal bicycles not just have safety equipment, but are educated on the proper usage and the necessary road traffic law. The helmets are a donation from the Republic of China on Taiwan under the initiative dubbed Two Hearts Beating as One. On to news in the region. A body that was discovered floating in Mamora Bay, Antigua on Friday has been identified as that of a 40-year-old Lithuanian national. Authorities are withholding the man's name until his family in the Baltic European nation can be formally notified about his death. According to police report, the discovery was made shortly after 7 a.m. on Friday, when beachgoers alerted local authorities to a body in the water. The man had arrived in Antigua on May 8, 2025, and was scheduled to leave the island on Thursday, just one day before his body was found. A post-mortem examination would be conducted to determine the cause of death. The Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, has reported that 3 CARICOM countries have eliminated mother-to-child transmissions of HIV and syphilis. In its 2024 annual report, released documenting its work to strengthen health security across the Americas amid infectious disease outbreaks, PAHO said that there had been notable progress with the Disease Elimination Initiative and that Belize, Jamaica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines eliminated mother-to-child transmission of HIV and syphilis. The report, which also examined the region's heavy reliance on imported vaccines and pharmaceuticals and persistent systematic inequities, noted that PAHO's regional revolving funds facilitated access to 224 million vaccine doses and delivered 5 million treatments, reinforcing immunization programs and overall public health capacity. The report also details how PAHO strengthened health systems through key initiatives, including the Alliance for Primary Healthcare in the Americas and collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank and the World Bank. On the international scene, former U.S. President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with prostate cancer that has spread to his bones, a statement from his office said on Sunday. The discovery was made on Friday after he reported urinary symptoms, which led doctors to find a small nodule on his prostate. The cancer is a more aggressive form of the disease, and Biden and his family are reviewing treatment options, the statement said. The 82-year-old left office in January as the oldest serving U.S. president in history. After news broke of his diagnosis, the former president received support from both sides of the aisle, including current U.S. President Donald Trump, former U.S. President Barack Obama, and former Vice President Kamala Harris. This news comes nearly a year after the former president was forced to drop out of the 2024 U.S. presidential election over concerns about his health and age. Finally, in sports, head coach Francesco Farioli has left Ajax in the wake of an end-of-season collapse that cost them the Eredivisie title. Ajax was the top of the Dutch top flight with a 9-point lead with 7 games to go, but on Sunday ended up finishing a point behind champions PSV Eindhoven. The 36-year-old Italian leaves after 1 season, having joined the club on a 3-year contract last summer. Ajax technical director Alex Kroes said despite missing out on the title, the club had achieved its aim of qualifying for the Champions League under Farioli, and his departure was incredibly disappointing. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m.'s news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
Get super tech for a super mom tech. Technology that's got mom's backs at Radio Shack. A wide array of the devices and gadgets to make her life super this Mother's Day. Get 25% off any purchase of 2 or more items for mom at Radio Shack. Choose from portable audio equipment, earplugs and headphones, smart devices and more. Shop today and pay us later with Ready Finance. It's super tech for super mom at Radio Shack. Offer ends May 31st, 2025.
Have you ever heard about Logs Cash and Carry? Well, let me tell you, Logs Cash and Carry